crank it. Never drop the ball. Fuck it, y'all think it. Making sure the young money shit was never sinking. About to set it off in this bitch, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove. Tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I could teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. About to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these niggas. All I need's a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smitto, a package of the swishers. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them, well fucking me either. But point the biggest skeptic out, I make them a believer. It wouldn't be the first time I done it, throwing hundreds where I should be throwing ones. Bitch, I run it, changes.
I see changes.
One thing about music, when it hits you, feel no pain. And I swear I got this shit that make these bitches go insane. So they tell me that they love me, I know better than that. It's just game, it's just what comes with the fame. And I'm ready for that, I'm just saying, but I really can't complain. Everything is kosher, 2 thumbs up, Eva and Roper. I really can't see the end getting any closer, but I'll probably still be the man when everything is over. So I'm riding through the city with my high beams on. Can you see me? Can you see me? Get your vibes in on. Y'all just do not fit the picture.
Okay, now you can speak.
I don't even know what to say. That was so cool.
Oh, were you surprised by my intro?
Yeah. Where did that come from?
You never seen that?
No. Does it play often? I must have just.
Yeah, it's every stream.
Oh my god. I've never been in the beginning. I've come before your stream starts, and I've come after
like
your stream
right
started.
before it ends. It's
Yeah.
like, oh hey, oh you're leaving. My bad.
Well, I got. I'm just too popular. I got too many people to talk to.
Just the way it is. Us streamers.
Yeah, it's just I'm living the streamer lifestyle.
Yeah, us Twitch affiliates. Oh god, I sound like a dick.
I'm a YouTube partner, and
Are you really?
Yeah, I mean, I've got somewhere around 3,000 subscribers on my main YouTube channel.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't uploaded in like 2 years, so does it really count?
At that point, not really.
No.
Not really. Bursting your bubble there.
If I uploaded something, it would get views, but that's me. I gotta make a video. I gotta talk to a camera for like at least 5 hours because
we had the discussion about us not wanting to make. The reason why we don't make YouTube videos because it's not. I don't want to sound like a wuss and say like it's not as easy. Or yeah, you know what I meant.
No, it's just like it's a lot more effort to put into it. Like
we're so lazy. We're so fucking lazy.
Like honestly, I have Premiere. I have the whole Adobe suite on my computer right now. I could edit the video after we're done with the stream, but will I?
I'm gonna just cut it and upload it to YouTube. That's it.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Okay, so I did have one topic. Before we get to that topic, I do want to hear about your host story. You said it in chat, and I had to hear it now. Also, I'm eating pizza because I didn't eat dinner. So.
I host story. I was like, okay, where to start?
Oh God.
Now I'll preface this with it doesn't directly include me. I guess I technically existed, but like in the way that you exist when,
were you a witness?
I was an egg. I didn't count as a human being yet.
Oh, so this happened before you were even born.
Yeah, this was before I was born. So
I thought this was like a recent thing.
No.
I was like, back in high school, everyone knew me by.
We could touch on that.
I'm scared to hear about the story now. Do it. Fuck it. Who cares?
Okay, so my great grandmother was from Tennessee, and when she moved to Wisconsin, she bought a house.
Okay.
But it wasn't just the house; it was business that came with that. There was a business that came with the house, right?
A business came with the house.
My great grandmother ran a prostitution house.
Wait, hold on. Did you live in this house too?
No. I think this house got torn down before I was even born.
Tear it down.
My mom lived in the house down. Apparently it was haunted too because she died in the basement.
A haunted prostitution ring. Wait, did you say your grandmother or your great grandmother?
My great grandma died in the basement.
Man, times were tough back then.
No wait. She was murdered. Yeah, no, I remember. She was murdered by her
fucking story to start the stream off on.
Yeah, so my great grandmother was a madame, and she was murdered by her nephew.
Okay.
Because he wanted money or something, and she wouldn't give it to him. So he murdered her and hid her in the basement. And then someone found her, obviously. And so then it was a haunted prostitution house. And my mom lived in it for like 5 years, I think. 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so that was...
So...
I didn't know about this.
You were conceived in this house? I gotta know now. You said your mom lived there.
I was...
Do you want to know where you... do you know that information?
I know when... But that's like everyone knows when because it's just their birthday, like minus 9 months.
Okay, yeah, but when? But I'm not saying when. I'm talking about like where. Do you know that information?
I don't.
Do you want? Yeah. Do you want to know? That's the next.
The thing
question.
is like, if it's somewhere that isn't my house, I wouldn't care. But if it's
like, what if you were conceived in like a gas station?
I'd be okay with that. That would make a lot of
Bathroom.
sense. That would explain things. I don't know what it would explain.
What would be, if what would be the worst place to be conceived?
The worst.
The worst place, but I think to me, I feel like in the middle of like a sports game, like in a football stadium.
Yeah, that's up there.
That's pretty up there. Those are some dirty ass.
Really,
bathrooms.
just anywhere that's like dirty and public.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
public
streets
park
of New
bathroom,
York.
public parks. I would, dude. If I, I think the worst. Like, imagine getting conceived in like the the tunnel at like playground parks.
Oh no.
It's turning into a really weird stream.
So me and my nope, not me and my dad.
What's up, Jay?
This is such a hi. Welcome to the podcast. I'm HQRegent.
I am guys. This is HQRegent. You guys go check him out on Twitch.
I don't
HQRegent.
always talk about prostitution. It's like a good 3%, but it's not always.
Wait, prostitution comes into your topics of conversation a good 3%?
Almost certainly. Then again, I do have friends. Maybe I should save this content for another podcast. I have friends, and we're all like really nerdy people, obviously.
Okay. So we got sports game arena bathroom.
Sports
we
game arena
have
bathroom.
public parks.
Oh, like a public swimming pool.
You know what? The shit that is in
Yep. Yeah.
the sad thing is I'm pretty sure people have.
Oh, yes. Almost 100%. There's 7.3 something billion people. Someone has had sex and conceived a child inside of
in a bathroom, and we swim in it. I told you this is gonna be that kind of fucking podcast. This is blue after dark. This is
I deserved it for not expecting it. That's my fault.
I told you. I talked about shit the first time we talked about this podcast. Guys, the first question I asked him was if you when you take a shit, do you look at your own toilet paper or do you just shit and wipe? Do you just let it go, flush it down the toilet?
You gotta look. You gotta know if it's like red or green or purple.
If it's purple, that's weird. If it's red, I think it's a sickness.
Yeah, your anus is bleeding, and that's a problem.
Yeah, you might want to go get it checked out.
Might.
I just finished dinner too. It's perfect timing. Yeah.
So tell me about your bleeding anus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's. I have a very high tolerance for like nasty things while I'm eating, but
Dude,
my sister does not. So I like.
It's so funny when I get into like a group of friends that like having a conversation at dinner or something like that, where she's talking about like some nasty shit, and they're like, "Guys, stop! I can't eat while that's happening." It's like,
yep.
I can't, fuck it, and I'm just continue scarfing it down.
Yeah, I think I can do that only because I like going through high school. Every lunch was that, like, someone was talking about something, and I was like, I can't.
But that's just like school. You
yeah,
know,
fair enough.
Immature kids just talking about, fucking, what's his party last night? This fucking
my God.
Chick threw up all over another chick.
Yep.
It was awesome. Finished
know
eating the burger.
I have so many weird high school stories, but they're all indirect because I'm like a normal. I won't say normal, not a normal person. I'm a not party person, but I have lots of friends who are.
I've been to parties.
Yeah, it's like I've been to a party. I just don't. It's not my.
Yeah.
I like staying here, wrapped in my blankie.
The fact that you call it a blankie.
Anyway. But yeah, I know. I went to school with some drug dealers. But they were like bougie drug dealers. Well, two of them.
You mean
were.
the ones that kind of like didn't really do any gang stuff? They kind of
they just had access to
to drugs.
To drugs.
To the other people who did gang stuff.
Yeah.
And then they just happened to buy the drugs and then sell it to other people. Got it. Okay.
And it was like there was one story.
They were probably really cool guys, weren't they? No. It's either they're really cool or they're really sketchy.
1 out of 3 was cool, but also like had some like mental issues. But that he like worked that out. 1 out of 3 was like just the worst ever. Just the worst person. Like I walked up to him the first day of school. He was like talking to one of my friends. I was like, "Oh, hi, who are you?" Like whatever. Like, "Oh, I'm hello. Good to meet you." That's what it goes, right?
Yeah. Hello, drunk. I'm officer.
And this guy's I think he's Saudi. He's like some kind of like
Middle Eastern,
right?
Okay.
Like wealthy Middle Eastern.
Oh shit.
And the first thing he does, he's like,
fucking from
"What's
Dubai.
up, my N-word?" And I'm like, "Nope, we're not friends.
No.
I don't know you."
What's up, man?
Yeah, I was like, weird way to start a relationship. The other one.
I mean, he's coming from that kind of country, so like,
yeah, like
does it matter? Is it as bad as some like white dude coming up to you?
Bad as like some random white kid.
Some redneck country dude just came up to and said that straight to you, but he meant it in the nicest way.
It's like you just didn't know better.
You know what it reminds me? Have you seen that Donald Glover stand up back in like 2012?
I mean, I would describe
it was like it was like right after like he kind of took off in Community.
Yeah.
And he was saying that like I think everyone should just start saying the N-word just to make it not bad. Yeah. Because if you just say it to the point where it's like in everyday language, because like black people use it all the time in everyday language, and like they'll call inanimate objects the N-word. You know.
It's true. We do that.
Exactly. So
it's like it's a thing that it's a thing that I've been debating, because like there are people I know who like who not raised, so I was about to say like raised like a pack of wolves. That doesn't make any sense. They were raised like in a community where they were like, they're East Asian and they only grew up around black people, so they just didn't care, and everyone, because it's just everyone saying it. I was like, all right, cool, that's how you grew up. I don't really care. But it's just like I can hear it if someone is saying it in a weird way, or way that they're like, if you grew up and you said it all the time with your friends, whatever. If you say when you're like singing some rap song, just don't say it at me. That's really my only problem.
Yeah.
It's like unless we're friends for a long time, I'll let you slip up. It's fine. Don't say it at me. You can quote stuff.
Yeah.
Like read Huckleberry Finn.
But I feel like what if everyone just started saying it, and would that get rid of it, or would that just
explode? I think it would explode more violently.
I love how you said like some of you might not make it.
Yeah.
He's like speaking to the white people like, some of you guys, you guys have to like sacrifice for the greater good.
This is like sometimes like, you know, change requires sacrifice, and if that sacrifice is you guys dying, if you really want it.
Hold on, we got a question from Frenchie. He says, imagine you're in a box with concrete walls with a light and chair with a window with bars on it. How do you get out? For me. And he goes, I guess if Regent, if you know the answer, don't say it. So imagine you're in a box with concrete walls with a light, a chair, and a window with bars on it. How do you get out? So, wait. If you're in a box with concrete wall, you know why I hate these kind of questions?
There's gotta be some like weird trick thing.
Yeah, it's probably like open the door or something like that, or like, or like, oh, there's no floor, you know, like some stupid shit. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not gonna. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna fucking answer it because I hate these things.
I reject reality and supplant it with my own.
Dude, I hate these things so much.
Okay, Frenchie, are the bars so narrow that you couldn't go through them, or is the window so high?
Yeah, what kind of bars is it? Is it wet concrete? Is it like dry concrete? If it's wet concrete, I'm digging through. If it's dry, well, that's just the way it is. But
box?
If
is it a six-sided box?
Oh yeah, how many sides are in this box? Wait,
no door.
It'll be a cube, right? So
yeah,
4
like
walls.
A box without a top. A box isn't technically a cube.
Is it?
I think a
box is. So it could be like an octagon then.
You can't have an octagonal box.
He said, "Don't imagine common sense." See, this question is not for me. This question is not. I need common sense and logical.
Yeah, like
questions.
I can't.
Because I'm gonna question you. If someone asks me this question in real life, I'm gonna question the shit out of them just to make it even more awkward on their part. Like they're like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm sorry for asking that question. Like I told you.
Just like, you know, what if you're in a concrete box? You ever think about that? Huh?
Yeah. Huh? And there is no window. Now what? You know?
What if you're just in a box? It's dark, and you just hear like a cricket in the background, but you can't find the cricket.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's over. The fuck? What were we talking about before? This is what happens when we do a rant. We just forget. Anyways, okay. I got a topic. This is the topic I want to bring up. Anyways,
all right.
Rage, car. Like, was it? Fuck, road rage. Jesus, do you have it? Do you have like road rage?
Okay, I'd like to. Before I answer this question, I'd like to note that apparently the answer is that the question says, "Imagine you're in a box." So all you have to do is pretend that you're not in a box because you're not in a box, and then walk out.
I'm fucking stupid. See that? God,
that
makes me feel stupid though.
No, but it's you can't say imagine yourself in a box and then say, just kidding, you're not in a box.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, you fucking voice crack.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
To change your feet, would you? Hey, road rage.
Roger.
Jesus.
Sometimes it's very conditional because both my parents have road rage. My dad's road rage is bad, and my mom is like, she's very passive, but she's like, I can feel her anger like radiating. So I was like, as I was learning to drive, I'm like, I'm not gonna get angry at people. Everyone's doing their thing. We're all just trying to not die. If someone like cuts in front of me, I'm like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
go away. If someone does something stupid, objectively stupid or dangerous, then I get like a little upset, and maybe I'll like smack my wheel and be like, what are you doing? What?
No, I just have like, if someone like tries to, especially the worst part is if you're in a lane and someone's trying to like muscle their way in from 2 lanes over, or some bullshit, like you had all the time to get into the lane,
right?
And now you decide to get in front of me out of all people.
Why are you here?
I want to get out the car and just walk up to the window and just smash it sometimes. Like, I like in my brain, I'm like, I'm going through the whole situation. I got a knife in the car that has like the window breaker in it. Just go up to it and just like, listen, you sack of shit. Like,
yeah, it's like if you okay.
But if I did that, I would be considered the asshole. You know,
like, even though I am the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the one who cut me off. Maybe
like just because I broke his window and killed his dog, I am the bad guy.
Whoa, hold on. What happened to the dog? Where did the dog part?
That doesn't sound like something I would say. Dogs? Who brought up dogs?
The dog? What? Who?
I think the thing that's been bothering me the past like a week and a half is turn signals. Because I'm religious with my turn signals. I'll like put it on before I like hey everyone,
I do it before I park.
Yeah.
I
was like, I see people they turn and then put the turn signal on as if that's going to tell me that I can see you're turning now.
or like they turn, like they put the turn signal on for like a quick second just to and then go into the lane. Like that's not enough time for me to like realize what you're doing.
Back and forth here. You tell me, I let you in the lane.
That's even worse when you let the person into the lane and they don't take the opportunity. They don't go faster, or you slow down and they just kind of just like stay. They go with the same speed you're going.
You're just like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
Roger.
I'm giving you what you asked.
In the lane.
This is a system, and you're breaking the system. This is why I want automatic cars, and anyone who says that they're against automatic cars is not my friend. Because why would you want to drive?
You know what? I'm in the car community, the car scene here, and if you go to a car meet and you have an automatic car, automatically they're looking at you like a fucking dick, like you son of a bitch. Like, why are you driving automatic? Listen, I don't want to be shifting gears in rush hour traffic, sitting at 2 to 3rd gear the entire time.
It's not a life. It's like you're just going backwards for no reason. Why are you doing that? Like, if you want to go on a racetrack and do it, cool.
Fine.
Why on the road?
That's fine. Go for it. Go to some autocross. Go do something else.
Yeah.
But everyday driving, I'm driving automatic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I have driven with the manual gear, not manual, just like the little like shifter that you go up and down gears, because it's fun sometimes just shifting gears when you want. You can like speed up and stuff like that, but just like usually I'm driving an automatic. And it's like, oh, it's because you don't know how to drive a stick. Listen, son of a bitch, I wasn't talking to you like that, okay? I'm just saying what I prefer. Okay.
Why can't we all just get along? That's why we need self-driving cars.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing
You're
that.
not for it?
I'm not for it.
What if you're okay? I can understand not doing self-driving cars.
I'm not gonna get
100%.
If it's 99.9% like these freaking hand sanitizer bottles, how they say it's like, oh, we get 99.9% of germs. No, if the vehicle itself, anything, it's machines. Anything could go wrong. Someone could hack into it. Someone's locking the doors and driving you off a bridge. It's like the GPS, like, turn left now. There's no road that way. The car starts going that way.
Oh, one of my monitors just turned off. Oh, that was weird. Whatever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, apparently they're testing that. Like, I don't know where I read this on, but apparently they're like having like Uber and Lyft try self-driving cars. I am not, dude. Imagine just having having a car, like you call an Uber and it comes in and there's no driver in the car. I'm walking the other way instantly.
I'd be so down.
I would freak out. I was like, who the fuck? Like, especially if I didn't know about self-driving cars and I just saw a car.
You just saw a car driving up and you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm like, and the car opens the door, goes, "Get in, Antonio," and just like with like the freaking 2001 Space Odyssey voice. No, I'm not getting in. I'm running.
That's fair.
My mom said not to talk to strangers.
And he's like, I don't know if you count as a stranger, but you're very strange. So, yeah, no, I can. That's fair enough. But you know, think about it this way: 50. Okay, there's a 50-50 chance. That's not true, but let's just say it's a 50-50 chance. You get in the car, you go where you're going.
So the other 50%,
you die because the car gets hacked.
Nope. Because 50, I don't care if it's 100%.
That averages out to like half a life or something.
Half a life? What do you think I'm worth? Listen, no answer that question.
Anyway,
so yeah, no, self-driving cars. I do like if you're in a car though. I am for if you're in a car and you can like let the car go on autopilot. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. But if I'm sitting in the back seat and there's nobody in the front seat, I'm not down for that.
The back seat is the safest place for children under the age of 13.
Listen, I need some control in my life, okay?
It's like I need control somewhere. This is where.
If I lose it everywhere else, driving is the one thing I'm keeping.
Fair enough.
That's, you know.
That is, I can concede this point.
That's why, like, I'm down for Tesla.
Yeah.
I'm down for Tesla doing its thing. But everything else, nah. No.
Yeah, no,
and, like,
okay.
It's so funny when I saw it was a cool thing. It was like it was the Google car thing where like they had the giant camera on top, and like there was like they put like 2 old people in the back. They were like, "Hey, guess what? It's your first." They were like loving it. I'm like, "You guys are crazy. How much did they pay you?"
I would trust an auto. I would trust a robot car before I trust like a 90-year-old in a car.
Any day. Any day.
It's just
What they need to do is like retest old people.
Yeah. Why?
You should not be over 80.
Why is my insurance so high when I'm 20 and their insurance is like?
Right?
Like they can't process the fact that there's a car on the road.
They're like 10 times more likely to get into a car crash than freaking younger. Okay, it's a good even on each spectrum. It's either you're too young to drive or you're too old to drive.
Yeah, just like that's like young people and old people are the same because they both don't know what's happening and they both don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
And they're just going. They're just going with whatever.
They need to take a test every at least 5 years.
Yeah,
and that's like max. Like minimum is like 6 months.
It should scale. Like the older you get, the more frequently you should get tested.
Right? Just to know that you still know which way is left and which way is right. Because I've talked to old people in like retirement homes, and they just look up and stare into the sky, and then I see them get into a car and drive off. Like, that person's gonna hit someone.
I was like, no. I was driving next to this old guy one time. It was this old couple, and they were like, it was a 40-mile-per-hour road. And I moved into the other lane to turn, and they just fucking sped off. I was like, what?
See, someone's dying.
This is a giant metal death machine on wheels.
And someone who barely knows their own name is driving it at intense speeds.
I was like, that was fine.
So back to road rage.
Oh yeah.
It just seems like we have some road rage pent up. I have it for sure.
Yeah. I'm really good at bottling up my emotions.
Yeah, I suppress it.
Yeah.
But there's been times where I've just like stayed on the horn behind someone if they cut me off. And I'm just on it for like a good 10 to 15 seconds.
I think I've only hit my horn like 5 times ever, and only one of them was like prolonged. But it's usually because I'm really scared that they're gonna like get out of their car and just yell at me.
I want someone to get out of their car. I want to fight someone in the middle of the street.
It's like, hey, if you run up to my house, hold on.
Let me rephrase that. Only if it's me in the car. If it's like my wife and my kid in the car, I'm avoiding all conflict whatsoever, because there's a chance of me losing that fight and looking like a bitch in front of my wife, and I'm not doing that.
I thought you were gonna go with they could hurt your family, but no.
No, they're fine. They're gonna be okay. All right, there's there's a knife. There's a knife. There's it's cool.
Yeah.
I just don't want to look like a bitch in front of them.
You got it. I
don't. That's my son. Who's gonna look up to when he gets into a fight at school. I can't be the one to give him fight advice. He's gonna make fun of me. Listen, son, this is what you gonna do. Yeah, but remember that one time back on that one street? You got knocked the fuck out, Dad.
You's a bitch. Don't talk to me. Gotta hold the authority.
Exactly. So if it's just me, no. In all honesty, it is for my family safety, and of course, if it's just me, I'm fighting the shit out of them. just like, going ham.
If you're gonna attack me while I'm in my metal box, I'm gonna
do the whole. Especially if they're coming on my driver's side door, I'm taking the driver's side door and slamming it.
Just like
into them first, just poof, and then coming out and just wailing. And
yes, like a Bollywood movie. Just smack them with the door, have them go flying.
Bollywood movie. It's like that one guy that has like 19 guns that comes out in front of him.
Yes.
Oh my god. Man, that's pretty much all the topics I had. I don't know the fuck we're gonna talk about now.
I feel like we had a thing, and then we started talking about the concrete box, and then
we had something before that. Yeah. Damn it. Thanks, Frenchie.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, he's
God damn it. Can't make fun of him anymore. Okay.
I wish I could go back in time. Oh, that was a good one. Superpowers. If you could have any superpower in the world.
That's the lamest fucking question.
You know what? I don't need your judgment. I'm trying to progress the conversation.
Super strength. Okay.
Super strength?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Pick up a building or like pick up an elephant?
Pick up a dude. If I could pick up a building, I would be set. I don't know. Well, I don't know where that would get me in life. Being super strong. I mean, maybe like be like a super bodybuilder and do like those like competitions. But like, I would rather have something that would get me like farther in life than just strength.
That's
strength. I feel like brings so many issues. Like, I won't be able to like shake someone's hand normally anymore. I'm like, just
break everyone.
Just break every single bone when I shake their hand, or like, So it'll be like, to be honest, if I could be like, if I could have a superpower that's like the same as that one pill that like unlocks, that unlocks whatever, like 90% of your brain, because we only use like 10% or something like that.
Yeah,
I would, dude,
just be like the most smart.
I would dominate the world for that. Just like be super rich and whatnot.
Yeah,
and just make not everyone like feel like stupid, but like people, those people that like that always try to like either one up somebody or like not question you, like correct you even if they're wrong.
The actually people.
Yeah. Or like it's like, oh yeah, I went surfing. Yeah, I went surfing and snowboarding. It's like, dude, shut up.
Yeah, it's just
nobody
like,
cares.
Why?
All right, you can go and take your snowboard and shove it. All right.
It's time to shred.
Yeah, I would just lay knowledge onto their skull and just like walk away and see like their like brain just smoke coming out of their ears. Like I don't like they just don't know what happened.
Yep. See, I'm actually already that person. I am the smartest person in all rooms.
Do you do you say that, or do you
no.
like, in your mind you're like you try to be at least the smartest person? Well, actually, isn't that wrong though? Not wrong like isn't like wow you're a dick wrong, but like I remember there was some kind of saying where it was like if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Yeah, like you need to like surround yourself with like smarter people. Yeah,
that's it's no fun like hearing things and you're just like you're saying stupid things. And if you just like I was in another Discord for stock trading, but I was in like 5 of them at the same time. And I was like figuring out which one I actually wanted to pay attention to. And one of them had like they were like super smart, they had
just explaining like
they just knew their stuff, and I was like, cool, like I'm gonna just talk to you. But then they just went off on the rails. Like they started talking about how they love Alex Jones and like
wait, Alex Jones, is that the guy that was like frogs are like
frogs are they're putting the chemicals in the water for the freaking frogs guy. I'm like, you're so smart at
wait, hold on, wait, he believes that guy?
Yeah, they're like they're avid followers of those guys, and I was just like,
no, Alex Jones is my fucking idol.
I was like, how are you so smart about this one thing, but then this other thing you're just whack? How did you get here? What situations in life led you to this place? So I couldn't do it. I really wanted to because I wanted money, but I couldn't.
I tried to get into foreign currency exchange.
Forex, yeah.
Yeah, Forex. Yeah, fuck Forex, dude. And it's not a bad trading system. I went in with the wrong company. That was like one of those. I guess it was not a scam, but it was definitely some kind of like, what is those triangle fucking
pyramid scheme?
Pretty much like a pyramid scheme. It would basically okay, so like what happened was I met this guy at a car meet now, and he was like driving he had a Miata, which isn't a nice car to begin with, but he had it souped up and stuff like that and modified and whatnot.
Okay.
And we started talking. He's like, hey, yeah, you should definitely check out this one thing I'm doing called Forex. I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, it's foreign. You just take foreign currency and you trade it and you make money, kind of thing. Like that was like very short said. And then I was like, okay, I'll think about it. I looked into it. He told me the website. It looked legit and whatnot. It's my first time ever getting into like the kind of like trading anything.
Yeah.
And I hit him up. I was like, dude, I'm interested. How do I start? What do I gotta do? So he goes, oh, there's like a $300 down payment that you gotta give for the packages that basically like gives you like, yeah, that should have been a red flag for any fucking smart human person. For me, I was like, fuck it, let's do it, dude. Here's $200. And he gets a fucking he said, and he even told me in my face, he's like, yeah, and if you get 10 of your friends, you can make more money off of them. Son, it was just like literally he told me the pyramid scheme in front of my face, and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah,
I want to make money. And he's like, yeah, you could just sit down and basically let the money, you could just do swipe trades. It's like Tinder, but for like swipe, but for trades.
That's so not how anything works.
Yeah, he's like, you just accept it and that's it, and then it just makes money. And what even made it worse is that I went to his house, and he's not a rich dude, but he's living comfortably. But he's like one of those dudes that lives with like 2 other dudes that have this big house, but they're all paying like $600 in rent. But add that up, it's a good house,
Yeah.
And he's got like his little computer station with like all the stock charts and like the little the graphs of like, because apparently I guess like the difference between like foreign currency and regular stock is that it changes so drastically more. It changes faster than regular stocks. Yeah. So of course it's like it looks crazy. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm gonna go every word. And I even get my friend pulled into this. I mean, we both put $300 down. And he's like, oh, but for the premium package,
no, not the premium package.
you get access to more modules, and you can take classes. You can like, and of course, the fucking guy on the top, the fucking CEO, the founder, whatever he is, he makes the videos, and he's like, I mean, the videos that it's not the videos that he's making are bullshit. He actually talks about real shit, but the fact that you had to buy into this program,
Yep.
is the part of the pyramid scheme, and like, I had no clue. And I'm sitting there like 2 months, like, dude, I'm not making any money. What the fuck's going on? I thought it was gonna be fucking simple. I thought it was gonna I wasn't looking to get fucking rich off of this. I just wanted like a little side income, like make $100 a week or some shit. I don't care, just something. And he's like, oh no, you actually got to put in the work. I was like, oh, of course I know I got to put in the work. Why didn't you just tell me that from the get go? Don't say like, oh, you can just sit back in your chair and let the money come in, like. You know, and this was like my first, introduction to like if it's too good to be true kind of thing. But yeah, that was my first thing. It's just trading anything. So, and now I got the freaking stupid. It's not stupid. Maybe it isn't. I know a guy that makes money off of the freaking Robinhood app. Yeah. So like, I have a couple stocks and like. I think I got one in Snapchat, one in GoPro, one in Ford. Just like I was just messing with some shit. Okay. So just seeing what goes ups and downs, and it's cool because I can read all the news articles of the companies and see what's going on. So now it's like, okay, now I'm actually trying to do more research and like and then I go, and then this is like months after I cut myself off from Forex. Like I told the day I'm not in it anymore, but like the day I this is like sometime last year. And the day I called him, I was like, dude, I'm out. Like, fuck this. I already lost fucking money. Yeah. And the fact that it went to like some weird Swedish bank that I had to set my account number, routing number to, it was just stupid. I'm pretty sure they might have my information already and might get, my identity stolen. But anyways.
Oh, well. Some Swedish guys running around pretending to be you.
Yeah, which isn't that great anyways. So go ahead. Maybe you'll make more money than me. Yeah, then I'll just take it. So like I call him, I was like, dude, I'm out. He's like, are you sure? He's like, well, I never had anybody leave, so I don't know how to get you out. I'm like, are you like, I'm cursing him out now, like to the point where I'm like, oh, hold on, the wife came in. I fed him like, what time is it? 6. So it's definitely time for me to eat. Okay. Anyways. Fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so like I had to do the research on how to get out the program. I finally get out. My money was gone. I didn't lose too much. It was more of just like the initial down payment, whatever the fuck it was. But I lost that, and then I Googled, and this is like months later. I Googled the company. I look at the reviews and stuff like that. All scams. Yep. All just bad reviews and just people with bad experiences. Like I lost this. I put $10,000 down and I got, I lost everything and stuff like that. And I was like, damn. Like
it's like I know that like even if I was like kind of dumb, I would still be like I could get people to do that. If I was just on the internet, you could go on a Discord channel and just convince people you're fucking making hella bank with.
Dude, the way social media is nowadays, you could trick anyone into think that you're a rich millionaire playboy.
If it wasn't super illegal, I could just convince people I'm hella rich, riding around in like 15 different Teslas. I got a Tesla.
Dude, you can like you can rent, you can
like
rent supercars. Yeah, and just like post pictures of you on Instagram and make it seem like you have the best fucking life ever.
Yeah, just be like, dude, just like, this is how I got it. Just like, subscribe to me on Patreon, and I'll give you my like business secrets.
Yeah, easy. And it's just like those secrets, like work hard. That's it.
You just have to make like super like vague statements that are kind of true. It's like, like never give up on your dreams and always demand what you need. And I'm like.
And at 30, you can retire just like me, and then you go back to your actual place, and it's like, fuck, just start crying yourself to sleep. Which I'm pretty sure those guys. I don't know. Those guys are actually. Maybe they were rich, or they are rich.
Some of them like faked it, literally faked it until they made it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And it's like good. It's like you're kind of a dick, but good job, I guess.
Yeah, for playing the system. Like, you fucking made it, so maybe I can, you know?
It's like yeah, I feel like I could I don't know if I have like the negative willpower to just fucking swindle people out of their money.
Dude. Money. Okay. I kind of not did it, but okay. So there is this app, which is okay. I'm not like promoting his app. I don't even fucking remember the name of it, but there's an app where you can like, when you buy stuff at restaurants and stuff like that, it gives you cash back. And I've actually done it. I was like, oh shit! Like I went to a dinner. I spent like $50, got like $14 back. I was like, holy shit! Thanks. All right, then. And it goes straight, and you could direct deposit straight to your bank account, stuff like that. All you do is put your like debit card in. You don't even have to put your like account number running. You just put it in. And, but if you know, it's not really a catch. You just go and like, it's kind of like the app promotes other places, and that's like the ad revenue kind of. I don't know. Yeah. But if you refer up to like 5 friends, you get like $50, and then if those friends refer 5, you get like 100, and it just stacks up. So it's like,
now I want this.
I don't know if this is like a legit pyramid scheme, because you are getting money back.
Yeah, but it's not like.
But the guy at the top is making more money than you.
I think that's legal under. It's like
because it's an app on Google. Yeah, it's an app on Google Play. Like you can go and just download it.
It's like a pyramid scheme is you have no intention of having other people make any kind of money whatsoever. Like they have to buy all the products from you, and then they have to get other people in underneath them and like keep building underneath it and keep building on. But that's just like they're trying to promote people, so they just paying people to be on their app and like go to different restaurants and stuff. That's like kind of lame, but it's fine.
It's a lame, sketchy pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
it's like, legal.
This isn't your grandpa's pyramid scheme. Now this isn't your grandmother's whorehouse.
Yeah. Apparently, people get fucking murdered. But I actually like I had one friend that downloaded it, and I got like. And then he did. I actually did the $50. I actually got the $50. I referred like a couple people. I referred fucking family. I had my mom fucking download the app and shit. I was like, I feel like a dick afterwards.
And it's like I feel kind of bad, but hey, $50.
Hey, $50. Hey, it's fucking gas money right now.
Yeah, it's like cool.
Thanks, appreciate it, mom. Oh my god.
How did we get here?
You were talking about trading. So wait, so you do stock trading? Or a little bit of it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been off. I've been taking a break since whenever Trump yelled at Turkey. I think that was September.
What made you get into it though? Like just out of the blue, like I want to see what it's about, or like I want to make fucking money, or like.
So I've been in trading of some sort since like senior year of high school. Because I started off, my brother and I like started off in like Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin necessarily, but like cryptocurrency.
Dude, I still am like scared of cryptocurrency. Not scared, but like it's definitely intimidating.
Yeah, because it's either Beanie Babies again, or it's the best thing ever, and no one knows what it is.
I just feel like it's gonna fucking crash, dude.
It's gonna crash, like it has to, because you can't. Decentralization is how things don't work.
Yeah, like you made money out of the ether and just fucking and put a value on it, like. How did like the one kid who was like 18 who bought like Bitcoin when he was 10? How the fuck did he even know? How did anybody know about Bitcoin back then?
My uncle. Oh my god, my fucking crazy ass uncle who like stocked up on gold bars like after Bush became in office or something. Like he was whack about Bitcoin when it was first coming out in like 2012.
Oh, was he like?
He was like, you gotta get some.
Oh, he was pro Bitcoin.
Yeah, he was like super. He's a weird guy, but he was like super pro Bitcoin. I think he's libertarian or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Libertarian. The fuck?
He was like, you gotta buy it, you gotta get in right now. And he like bought some back then. I think he like sold it when it had a peak like a while ago. That was like $600 instead of like $20,000. So he sold it back then. That was like years ago, and then he's like regretting it now. But like, you have to be crazy to buy enough money or like buy enough Bitcoin when it's worth like $50. That when it spikes to 20,000, you're suddenly a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
you can't be a sane. That's like a not a rational decision to ever make.
Who would in their right mind? I mean, I guess maybe I don't. First of all, how did a kid and his, like, did he convince his parents to like, hey, mom, like?
Maybe he had like a bunch of savings. Cause like, okay.
Maybe savings. That could be. You're gonna look at that kid that
was
did
around $300.
Because like, I'm fucking pissed that I wasn't that smart. I was playing fucking video games.
What is 20,000 divided by 366?
Are you doing the math?
I'm doing the math. All right, so so let's say $66 or 66. Wait, what? 66% increase. No, that's 6,000. I'm a stupid idiot. 660 times friggin'. Let's say he put in all the money he had from like all of his what are they called, allowances or like birthdays or whatever. So say that $500.
Oh, he would be fucking banking right now.
That's hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Holy shit.
They're rolling in cash.
Dude, he probably saved all the letters he got from grandma with like the $100 bill in it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and just fucking put it away. I didn't do that shit. I fucking spend it right away.
Spend it right now.
Mom, let's go to Target right now.
That's what it got. It's just like, if I knew it was a thing. I was
didn't know.
That's whack.
I had no clue about it.
I wanted.
When did Bitcoin even come out?
Bitcoin was released either 2008 or 2012.
What was I
those
doing?
Years are significant.
What was I doing then? I think I was playing fucking Spider-Man or some shit. I was playing probably the fucking pizza mission on Spider-Man 2.
Bitcoin was released January 2019. Nope, 2009. I can read numbers.
2009. Okay, so it came out 2009. That's I can't fucking do math right now. Whatever. I was young.
2018, so it's 11 years.
Yeah, I was not focused on making money at all. I remember one time though, I didn't want to make a fucking hell, I got fucking burps from soda. I didn't want to make a lemonade stand.
Oh.
When I was a kid and stuff like that. You know, I was supposed to sell the lemonades for like $0.25 and stuff like that.
Yeah. You're entrepreneurial, you know?
Yeah, you know, like you know who Gary Vee is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck doesn't know who Gary Vee is? You know, at this point. But it was a Twitter video that I saw, and he walked up to this kid that was selling lemonade. He's like, he went up and bought a lemonade, you know, just random. He's like, he's like critiquing the guy. He's like, oh, I like the lemons that you put out. It's good marketing, you know, it's good prices. And he's like, you know, because he's got like a lavalier mic.
Yeah.
And he's talking, and the guy in the camera was like recording in the truck. He's like, yeah. You gotta respect the early hustle, man. You gotta respect it. No, I was like, I was just a video. I was just reminding me of the video, but like, it's like, dude. And this kid has no clue who Gary Vee is. It's just some guy.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Walking up buying lemonade. Has no clue that this guy could write him a check and change his life.
Yep.
And his mom and his dad and his uncle just write everyone a check.
That's.
Oh, and that reminds me too. It was just a saying that I heard him say it. That someone walked up to Gary Vee, and he was asking. It's like, why doesn't everybody? If you're saying, oh, you just gotta get up one day and fucking think that, oh, I'm gonna be fucking rich and just do it. Why isn't everybody rich? He's like, because it's like because everything you're saying is common sense. He's like, yeah, but common sense ain't so common. And I was like, fuck.
Yep.
That blew me back.
That's like, yeah. The things that some people think are common sense, like, I'll say a thing and then people will be like, huh, I didn't think about it that way.
Or like, if you're not happy with your job, I mean, I get it. Shit, life happens. You can't like if you're supporting a family and stuff like that. But if you don't like your job, then fucking just quit. As like the fact that he makes it sound so easy, which we all know it isn't.
Yeah, that's...
like, if you like your job, you hate your fucking boss, and you don't want to wake up at 9 to 5 and whatnot, just quit.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's you know, like the one thing I like. I don't mind like that people are billionaires. Like, I don't really care. My sister hates the fact that people are billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a bit of a socialist, but I don't really care. Like, sure, be a billionaire. You did whatever you did, so yeah, you made the money, whatever. But when they I was watching this documentary about this German multimillionaire.
Yeah.
He was just talking about yeah, I made my own company when I was 22, and we got in the real estate business in Germany when it was still young, and then I just built it up into an empire. And it's just like, y'all, you just gotta quit your job and just do what you need to do to get the money. And I was like, what does that mean? You just said a thing that
just do what you gotta do to get the money. So,
but don't do what I'm doing, because you can't do that.
Yeah, the fact that they go or people who do real estate business, or not real estate, but like shit like that, and they go like, oh, you gotta come up your own way. It's like, why can't I just do what you're doing?
Yeah, it's like all the billionaires. What is on my? Oh, it's my headphone case. All the billionaires got rich off of things that you can't get rich off of anymore.
Yeah,
you can't start another Apple.
No, you can't. And real estate nowadays is hard to get into.
Yeah, it's hard. People are still not so happy with the whole house thing.
Yeah, the whole housing
market.
Fair
enough.
Which is, it's just the thing. Thank you, Bush. I mean, wait, what? Was it Bush's fault?
I was 100% Bush's fault. Bush.
Like, was it? Because, okay, I get it. He's the president. And
it's not necessarily Bush's fault.
I know it's like he just walked into the White House and the housing market just crashed. It's like, hey guys, But
it's like there were policies in place and administrations that just kind of let banks do what they wanted for too long.
Yeah.
And then they just kept giving loans to people, and then they were like, "Give me my money back," and it was like,
yeah,
what money?
We got it. Gave it to your neighbor, Jeff.
Yeah. And that's why credit scares me. The concept of credit terrifies me.
Dude, I have a credit card and I'm scared to use it. I've had my credit card. I've spent like $10 on it so far, and I've had it for 3 years.
I use it like a debit card just to keep my credit score up. Because I'm like, credit is I'm spending imaginary money. That's whack. Like, money itself is imaginary, but this is super imaginary. You another level made up on top of made up.
Exactly. This is to the point where it's just like, you don't know where the money's coming from or how you're getting it. You just know. I have my max is like 1,500 or something like that. Yeah. I'm never gonna get near that. And people are like, oh, you're gonna fucking do it. You're gonna see something. You're gonna fucking just use it. Like, no, I don't even have it in my wallet. It's at my house. I've used it once to get a fucking candy bar. Or it was a candy. I swear to God, it was a candy bar and a Monster. It was it came out to $10.95 or some shit like that. And I was like, I'm gonna just pay this off $1 at a time. Fucking paying the minimum. Right? That's it. No. And it's because I left my debit card somewhere else. I was like, fuck, I only got my credit card. So I'll just use that.
I like debit cards. It's like, concept is that I have this much money and I will spend not this much money.
Yeah, and I only use this if I go over, if you got the overdraft protection and stuff like that, but
it's not a thing I want to do. That's the thing, Europe and America are two of the only countries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Europe and United States. No, the guy just realized what the fuck he said. Germany, is that what you meant? Or you mean the European Union?
I meant I meant the EU. Yes, the EU.
Okay, EU
and America
United
are
States.
The two biggest credit places on the planet. East Asia doesn't do credit. They skip the credit card thing. Yeah, I mean they have loans and stuff, but they don't do credit cards the same way.
Does Japan not have credit cards?
Yeah, Japan's super heavy on physical.
No wonder why they're fucking ahead of us. No wonder why.
Japan has a vending machine for ramen noodles. Of course they're ahead of us. You can get hot ramen noodles.
They got vending machines. They got vending machines for everything, dude.
It's crazy.
You can buy eggs. You can go grocery shopping in vending machines.
Japan is so far. Every time I go to buy pencils and I look at the Japan, they have staplers that don't use staples.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
They're living in the next millennia. I would move to Japan if it wasn't literally next to North Korea and China and Russia.
Really? That's what scares you?
No, not at all.
I was like, North Korea's a bitch.
North Korea's whack.
They're not gonna do smack, dude. And
America could blow your entire country up on a whim. You're not gonna shoot.
Okay, I literally just saw. You know what Vice is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just saw that the North Korean I forgot the acronym of the military security whatever.
DMZ.
Not the DMZ. The DPRK or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
They sent ambassadors to Singapore to look up fast food chains to bring over to North Korea. And they got one that's it's waffle something where they sell like burgers and then waffles, and it's like a weird mix of like a bunch of stuff. And they already got two fast food restaurant chains in North Korea from this one guy.
North Koreans don't have money to buy food.
They do. It's more like the elite and the the privileged and the people who got like their father is the right hand man of like Kim Jong-un and stuff like that. But there's some people who have money there, and people who do have jobs stuff like that. I was like, I've been really getting into like North Korean like society and like life and stuff like that, and just looking into it. So they got a fast food chain now, and it's because Kim Jong-un realizes that he can't keep continuing on the path of how he's running his country. And for it to survive. Because he's a fucking dick and he probably wants to take over the world, but he also realizes like, I gotta take over the world with something. You can't
you can't fight a war with 3 million people who barely get any food. I think the population is like 2.6 million, some shit like that. So
it's a pretty
ridiculous.
good number. It's a pretty good number, but like almost all the people are probably in fucking jails. and poor.
It's like you can't.
Only a small portion is like a fighting force, and then like there's only a small portion that's healthy and can do shit, and then a smaller portion is the military.
Because they just like they don't feed their soldiers or their people, so it's like
So they're starting to bring that in. Apparently, there's a fucking amusement park there too.
I don't see what's very amusing about North Korea.
God.
That sounds terrifying.
Kim Jong-un is listening to us right now. These fucking American bastards.
That's actually the most terrifying thing I can think of. An amusement park in North Korea. That doesn't sound safe.
Is it though? I mean, because I saw the video.
Obviously not, but
it looked fun. Like it looked like your county fair or some shit like that. Like
but like they have fake grocery stores in their capital city.
Yeah, you're right.
Something suspicious.
Right. They got the fake villages by the DMZ and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, the guy that I saw the video on, of course, it was like when someone from like outside North Korea comes in, they only show them like the nice parts. Of North Korea, it's like the touristy areas and stuff like that.
You're not allowed to like take pictures of any direction that they don't want you to take pictures of.
And then before you leave, they got to look over your footage and shit like that. If not, you're getting put to jail and into work camp and stuff like that. That's fucking scary, dude. I would hate to be stuck in North Korea. That's my biggest fear. Not my biggest fear, but definitely a fear.
That's just a no. Like my mom went to China recently, and I was just like, "Don't fucking say things about their government. Just don't
look at anyone in a bad light or way or nothing."
Yeah, just be the most American tourist person possible.
I wouldn't even try to be American. I would just try to be invisible, but like take pictures.
Yeah. Well, you can't. It's hard to be invisible when you're black in China.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Yeah.
Or if you're not Chinese in China, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
That's like I've talked with some of my friends about moving to Japan. Like, like you were talking about, just like multiple people paying, like a group of friend guys paying for like partial rent in a house or something. Just moving to Japan for a year, something weird. Doing study abroad together or something.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Say that again from the beginning. Something. Wait, what?
What?
Say that from the beginning.
Okay. It's the rant, all right?
Yeah, I fucking spaced out.
Me and my friends thinking about, or like theorizing, going to Japan, buying like a house or an apartment or whatever, and just renting it out between the three of us, or however many of us there are.
Okay. In Japan. Okay.
Yeah, because like we're a group of moderately to severely, that's a weird way to describe that. But anyway, moderately to severely tall.
Severely tall. That's a disease. If you're tall.
If you're a little one suffered from tall.
I swear to God, that's gonna be a commercial. If you're moderately severely tall, here's the pill for you.
Yeah, so it's like a bunch of tall American, like white, brown, whatever people going to Japan.
It's gonna stick. Okay, yeah, for sure.
We're gonna be
But well, maybe not in Japan as much because you have like so I was in the military, so you have the military bases over there too. So there's a lot of Americans walking through the streets of Japan as well too.
Fair.
So they're probably used. And also, you got to be around those cities that are definitely by the military bases like that. And they're gonna see a lot of Americans. But like,
like if you go anywhere near like Okinawa or something,
yeah. But if you go to like the small cities that
they'll be freaked the fuck out.
Not a single American has touched. You know, they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm just like, I'm gonna be like a solid 5 to 6 inches taller than everyone there. I'm okay with this. I can be a giant. I just pretend to be a giant for a year.
They got tall people there, right?
There are technically tall people in Japan.
I was gonna say Yao Ming, but isn't he Chinese?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking racist.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Wow, I spelled Japan, Japone.
Isn't that like the weeb way to say it? I was just talking to someone about that today.
Nippon or Nihon? Okay, this is
wait. So how do you say tall in Japanese?
So tall in Japan? Knees? Japan.
Wait. Do you know how to say? Do you know how to speak some Japanese?
Yeah, I take Japanese.
So how do you say tall?
Tall?
Yeah, weeb. Yeah.
There are weird ways to say it. Like if you're saying like a person.
So there's not so there's not really like, is it like Spanish where like things are like backwards somewhat, or like it's not like, oh, how do you say how are you doing? It's like you don't just say in that order.
Yeah, it's like you say what is it? Nagaki wa Hanaki wa nagai, something like that. It's like
I don't care what you just said. It sounds fucking badass.
Yeah, it literally translates to like your spine is long. Like it doesn't work.
Oh my god! Imagine trying to hit on someone, and that comes out of your mouth.
Wow, your spine's so long.
Just slapped across the face.
It's a nice vertebra you got there.
Yeah. Yeah, some healthy bones.
So.
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay. I bet they've got some healthy bones. Anyway, average.
Average. Oh, you're looking at the average height?
Yeah, I'm looking at the average height in Japan. No, I don't care about Albania. Give me Japan. I
don't give a fuck. Look up Japan, Albania. That's totally.
I am like on Bing, to be fair.
Why would you use Bing?
Because I searched.
Why? Set your default as Google. All right.
I did. It just
are you using Google Chrome? Doesn't it?
No. I searched with the Windows like bar because
fucking Windows uses Internet Explorer. You fucking dumb fucks.
The Japanese average. Why are there three different? There are 3 different things for Japan. Whatever. They're all the same thing.
Okay, so what is it?
5'7" for men and 5'2" for women.
I'm fucking tall in Japan.
Yeah, that's why we're going to.
Shit.
We're going to Japan, bro.
Dude, I'm good. I won't be short anymore.
Right? How tall are you?
5'7". Exactly at the mark.
Okay, what's the United States, U.S.
Oh god, I feel like a shorty now.
Why did I spell United like that? Why can't I speak?
Why aren't you not typing today? Or speaking English?
I don't know. Oh, 69th percentile. Lol. 5'9" is male average height, and 5'3.5" is female.
I call bullshit. I've met too many people who are 6 foot something, or at least 6 foot. My brother's taller than me now.
That's because you only notice the people who are absurdly like Norwegian tall. Why are Norwegians?
No, because I guess maybe. Wait, Norwegian tall. Why is that even? Why is that? Why was that a saying?
Scandinavians are super tall. I don't know why.
I thought Germans were. Germans are pretty tall.
I mean, like Northern Europeans are very tall for unknown reasons.
Isn't it because like they're like always hiking in the mountains and stuff like that, and like
probably.
I don't know. It's just evolution, really. It's like why a lot of
evolution's a myth.
Why a lot of like South American or Central Americans are like short because of like the Aztecs and Mayans. So like it goes all the way back then.
Oh yeah. Someone just invited me to their random ass server.
Don't you hate it when you get shit like that?
And I was like, I don't know. I've talked to you like once, maybe.
Yeah, or it's like if I spoke to someone once because I was playing this game called Deceit. don't know if you know what that game is.
Deceit. I thought you were saying the seat.
No.
Take the seat.
Take the seats. No, the seat, and it was like, oh, you should join our server. And I talked to them once after that, and I've never spoken to them before. And then he invited me to play like Cards Against Humanity, and I was like, I forgot where I was. I think this is when I was going to school, but like, whatever. Yeah, but all right, we're going to Japan. I'm gonna be a tall guy there.
Yeah, we're going to Japan, dude. Get your kid.
Yeah.
We're moving to Japan.
Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna feel if my kid is taller than me. I already got my little brother who's 3 years younger than me, and he's taller than me. I don't know how to feel about if my son. I don't want my son looking down at me.
Just stunt his growth, you know.
Stunt his growth.
Stunt his growth.
Just like make him start lifting weights.
Yeah. Just get him to do a lot of like bench presses.
Have you seen those kids?
Like the buff ass Russian kids.
Oh my! Like they're like 12 years old that can like take you down with their pinky. There's a kid because I really just saw a video. It's an American kid. I think he's actually 16, but I think his growth has been stunted so much that he looks like 12 and he sounds younger than he looks.
That's like,
but he's fucking ripped, dude. Like this kid is like veins on veins and cuts where I ain't know muscles existed. And he's like, and in the morning he's like doing like the meal prepping, and he's fucking taking his pre-workout and protein shakes.
That's a level of devotion that you have to drill that into your child when they're.
Yeah, I would never do that to my kid.
I can't. That's like.
First of all, I'd be fucking hypocritical. I'd be like, yeah, go work out. I'll be sitting playing video games at home.
Yeah.
Like that's just, I'm not gonna do that. And then like second, I don't want my kid being a small dude.
Yeah,
just
no.
like.
What's good, Raptor?
This is not gonna work. Yeah, it's kids, man. It's kids. I wonder what they're like at school. Like if they go like imagine going to middle school
with like the most ripped child on the planet.
Yeah, or like you're like, all right, son, have fun at school, and it's like, all right, dad, just stomping on the ground.
Yeah, that's.
This conversation fucking.
Like I'd be friends. You gotta make friends with that kid very quick.
Instantly, it's like in fucking. You know what? Fucking middle school's like. Okay, I'm not gonna say like jail, but you do have to like. There's the cliques. Jail has cliques. You gotta like assert your dominance first, right? Because if not, you're gonna be like the little whip. In the corner.
There's lunchtime. Jail has lunchtime.
Exactly. There's. And you go to fucking dude. Imagine, okay, now that I'm actually thinking about it, like jail has like the rec time. Fucking elementary schools have recess. Like, is there no correlation between it, or am I just like pulling shit out of the air? There has to be some kind of correlation.
Correlation in that humans require similar things. Because like middle school is kind of, you're stuck there 8 hours a day.
But it's prison. You went to prison for a reason. You're not going to prison to go have fucking recess. You're not gonna go play basketball and fucking.
Well, I mean, we did put people in jail and just have them like sit in a cell.
Yes, there are people like that, and those are people that fucking deserve it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I mean, then again, I know people are like, oh, you fucking. There's people in jail who don't deserve it. Shut up. I'm not talking about those people. All right, I'm talking about the people who actually deserve it. Who fucking killed somebody.
Yeah.
Or like sold drugs to a kid. Because I think selling. This is a whole nother topic. I think if you get caught with weed, I don't think that's jail. I mean, and yes, it's not legal in states, but like.
Oh yeah, no, like it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be to the point where it's like a legit. Not a misdemeanor.
Felony?
A felony. Yeah. I think it shouldn't. I think it shouldn't. It should not be a felony.
If alcohol is legal, weed has to be legal.
Yeah.
Alcohol will kill you faster than weed.
Cigarettes are legal. I've always wondered that. Why can you smoke at 18 but drink at 21?
Yeah, that is weird. Well, it's because tobacco was like one of the first industries, so they're hella rich.
Yeah, and that's true too. Hey, they got the 1800 money right there.
Yeah, they still got the slave money. Oh boy.
Oh, boy. Hot topic. No, but seriously, like I feel like.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
I don't know. They fucking ban cigarettes. It doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, like just swap them. Like Cigarettes
Go to weed.
have no
Go to
medical
weed.
purpose whatsoever.
Start smoking weed. I promise you, you will have a better life
Yeah.
instead of smoking paint.
HQR. Oh, what's up, DJ? What kid is this? What kid is this? What does that mean?
Me? Hi, BlueTheRobot.
I think you're Blue the Robot. He's Blue the Robot.
You know, just says our names underneath.
Yeah. I actually, my brother was like, "Oh, you called me while I was in the family room with my siblings during Thanksgiving break from college," and we were like, I don't know, I think we were like watching a movie or something. No, we were watching something on TV. I don't remember. Whatever. Yeah. You called me to tell me about the podcast, and I picked up on Discord on my phone because I didn't feel like walking to my PC.
Oh, he wants to know about the ripped kid. Hang on, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Oh yeah, we're looking at it. So like I'm talking to you, and you're just like, "Hey, I want to like start a podcast, da da da," and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And my sister walks up, and she's like, "Who is that?" I was like, "It's Blue. It's Blue the Robot." And she's like, "Yeah, but who is Blue the Robot?" I'm like, it's Blue the Robot. What do you mean? It's Blue.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's Blue?
What's the question? He's Blue. My favorite thing, just not answering questions. Or like answering questions in a very unhelpful way. Maybe I'm just an asshole. You know, maybe it all boils down to I'm just an asshole.
Oh, is this the kid? I think I just found the kid.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
he's.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I found it. I don't know his name though. 15-year-old kid. He's fit. So I guess in this video, this is this year. So he's 15.
Yeah.
And apparently he takes. I guess I don't know. I'm looking at the comments, but apparently he's like, oh, he's taking steroids and shit. Which I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
You know,
like you either have to be a hunter-gatherer or you're taking steroids. Those are the only two options. There's no way you can get that ripped.
I don't know what his name is, but he's like just ripped to shreds, dude. And he like works out like 3 times in the first hour or some shit like that. I don't know. Just like
that's like I tried to get myself to do 10 push-ups when I woke up so I could
just to feel better about yourself.
Yeah, I'm just like I wake up and I'm like I could do push-ups.
I could.
Or I could sleep.
Let me get those 10 minutes.
Yeah, let me get those extra
10 push-ups.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'll just do push-ups in my dreams. I'll work up my brain.
Yeah. It's fine. Oh my god.
Why did I respond BRB to BRB? I mean, see you later. That's how that works. I know how humans interact.
Yeah.
Peace. What the hell were we talking about?
I don't fucking know, dude.
We need to like
no.
we need to hire a third. No, we're not hiring anyone. We need to get a third person to be our
moderator in chat. Just you forgot this conversation. Like, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bud. Thanks. Tall people, Japan, rift kids.
Oh, we're talking about fucking economy before that. We were like,
what? Oh yeah,
banks and shit. I was actually gonna bring up Germany on how the taxes over there in Germany are like super high. They're like 14%.
Oh yeah.
But you get free healthcare.
Oh yeah.
You get a check from the government if you're fucking homeless. Like there's no such thing as being homeless in Germany.
Yeah, because it's just like that's the I hate when people argue like when people argue against like socialist healthcare systems, where it's just like explain to me the downside. You pay slightly more in taxes, and then your kids go to the doctor for free.
Yeah.
So you don't pay insurance for that, and you don't pay the copay. So
yeah, that copay can like break people sometimes.
Right? It's just like, why don't you?
It's just that I know like a lot of things like okay, so like the taxes over there are like added onto the prices on everything. So you know like out here it's like the Arizona iced tea. It's 99 cents on a can, but you go it's like $1 or something.
Yeah.
I'm like I want to pay 99 cents. All right, you should have told me this.
Right.
It's like, and it's like I actually got mad once. I was having a bad day, and I walked up to the counter, and I just forgot about how our world works. And I'm like, and I put it down. I'm like, I got 99 cents. I literally had change. I was like, fuck it, I had spare change. Gave it to him. He's like, oh, it's $1. I was like, but it says 99 cents on the can. He's like, you don't pay taxes. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, you're right, shit. And I had one. I did the walk of shame, walked back to the car, grabbed a couple more cents from the coin jar or whatever, coin cup holder.
Yeah.
And just gave it to him. And I was like, man,
big rip.
Fucking sucks.
That.
We just get a 99-cent can. Like, why can't I just like?
Yeah, just don't lie to me. This is false advertising. I will sue you.
There's, but that makes sense because there was a big controversy about like gas stations like pricing up the cans of Arizona and stuff like that. So they would like put a sticker price over the 99-cent logo. But now I wonder, was it just the price like with taxes on there, or was it like they were actually trying to upmark stuff or mark up?
So that's the thing about America is that we just yell at everything just indiscriminately. So you can never tell what's the problem.
Just blame society.
Just blame.
It's the fucking government, man.
The government's putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay. All right.
Yeah. Have you seen the Alex Jones soundboard?
Yes.
Oh my god. I want to do it. You remember when people used to prank call with soundboards?
Yeah. Oh.
Remember that was a thing back in YouTube.
Yo, old YouTube was so
when YouTube nobody cared.
It was just the Wild West of the internet.
It was, dude.
It was so funny. Because people did just shit.
It was like the lamest thing. Like, hey guys, we're gonna call my friend's mom and we're gonna use a Simpson soundboard and we're gonna make it sound like it's Homer Simpson talking.
Oh man.
Caller ID was always a thing. At least for me, it was. Wait, was it? Well, I mean, it depends on where I grew up. So, like, I know, like, when I was like living in Puerto Rico, caller ID wasn't a thing.
Oh, okay.
Because we only had like the old style like handle, with the curly wire.
Yeah, I still have that one.
Yeah, we have one in the house. It's not connected anymore, but we have it. So, is that weird? I like home phones.
I like home phones.
You're with me because I've had this conversation with some friends. You're like, you're fucking weird. You have a cell phone. I don't always have my cell phone on me.
Right.
Like point blank, I am the worst at answering text, phone calls. If you call me, you can call me 4 times, and my phone will be on mute in the couch because I just forgot about it. And then I look at my phone, I got all these notifications like, fuck, dude, and I get like yelled at and shit. But, like, if I had a house phone, I know where it is all the time. It rings super loud, and I could just it's gonna be the wireless one if I do get one for sure.
Yeah, no, those are nice. Oh.
Yeah, it's because I had a house phone back in Germany, but it was like one with the wires, so you can only be like in a certain radius with it and stuff like that. But it's definitely gonna be a wireless house phone, and that way, I'm usually home anyways. So just call me on the house phone.
Yeah, it's really just like it. Like I can understand people who have. I'm like looking at it, trying to remember what the hell it's called. A cell phone. I have a cell phone plan.
What are you? Just yelling at my phone right now. Google answers.
I can get like only having a cell phone plan and not having like a house plan or something, because I'm sure it's cheaper to just pay for like internet and not also the phone line. Yeah.
Oh, sometimes it is. I know for like Spectrum though, you can like bundle, and it kind of saves you money. You get like cable, internet.
Move to Japan or Korea, dude. Everyone's short, and their internet is way faster. And they have cool trains.
You know what I want here in Florida? At least where I'm at, they don't have. At least I think in Miami they do. Google Fiber.
Oh yeah.
I want that shit so bad. I saw the download and upload speed on that. I cried.
Insanity.
I cried. I was like, dude, like it was like 400 like upload or some shit. Like I forgot. It was some huge number. And I looked at my 10 megabyte upload speed. I'm like, I'm dead inside.
I want it now.
Yeah.
It's like they keep they went to like random rural towns first because they can't get the permits to just tear up New York City whenever they want.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why I hate my neighborhood I'm in right now, because all the cabling inside is for Spectrum only, so we can only use Spectrum. And Spectrum's the worst customer service ever. When they answer, I usually get it's either I get someone super nice or super rude. It's usually someone super rude.
Yep.
and there's always testing going. I'm sorry, I'm awake at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not like every other human being where it's like, oh, they're probably asleep. Let's just shut the internet off real quick and do some testing and maintenance. I was like, I'm on the computer playing games with friends, all of a sudden.
Yep. I was like, you can't. Where did my internets go?
Yeah, and I look at my box and it's like flashing with like when it's like testing. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, Spectrum. And I called. I was like, oh, we're sorry if you're experiencing internet outage. We're doing some testing, and I was like, fuck you, Spectrum.
It's like, why would you do this to me? Why?
Spectrum's the worst.
I'd
rather have AT&T at this point. AT&T sucks too.
Oh God, it's always a struggle.
Yeah,
they're stupid like localized monopolies where they just all agree. Is like, yeah, you guys get this part, I get this
and then
part.
the whole, what was that thing that just, the law that just passed?
Net neutrality.
Yeah, that shit's gonna fuck us over. I mean, okay, in a way, it's not gonna be like end of the world, but there are gonna be moments where you're like, fuck, now I kind of wish this wasn't the thing.
Yeah,
like
it's just like, thanks.
It hasn't hit me yet. Like I haven't like felt the repercussions of net neutrality.
It's just it's about to just be real fucking.
Yeah, it's just, it takes time for companies to get with the new policies and whatnot. But
yeah. Oh, I love seeing all the European like privacy policy updates on all the websites. It's like, we've updated our privacy policy. Would you like to read it?
What? Wait, in Europe?
Yeah, the GDPR
with the whole
thing.
With the whole fucking ban on memes.
It's ban memes 2018.
So like, okay, so there's no, I know it's all about like the copyright infringement and stuff like that, and those kind of laws, but like, dude, that's really gonna fuck over like YouTube and stuff, and like,
like YouTube is
content creators.
YouTube and Google, like the CEO of YouTube is like constantly telling people, just like, Europeans, please don't do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially dude, if the YouTube CEO, which hasn't been for YouTubers in like however long she's been in, if she's even saying Google, not Google, Europe, stop.
Yeah,
there's something wrong.
It's so stupid. Like, you can't. You just no. You can't just like you can't. YouTube has so much shit uploaded to it every single nanosecond.
Oh my god!
How do you expect them to regulate that in a way that's like?
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like what is it, like fucking Chinese Google YouTube.
Oh my god, yeah.
Where you just like enter something, it's like, this has been blocked by your country, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yo, I have a VPN. I VPN'd into China, and I went on their YouTube, and it's so bad.
Dude, I think I did it as a kid.
It's like, it's just, there's just nothing there. Like, it's all like music videos and weird. And
it's all ran by the government.
Yeah, you gotta be approved.
That's scary. That would be I mean, but the thing is, like, it's scary because we know what, like,
like we understand
real YouTube
the freedoms that we have.
Yeah, so like, it's scary for us, but for them, it's like, whatever. Yeah, it's just everyday life.
You hear about China's I don't know if they actually went through it with it or not, but they're trying to like make it's like, did you watch Black Mirror?
I've seen it.
Have you seen the episode where they have like social media, like they have social media that controls their life and everything? Or have you seen like references to it?
No, I have not. Only one I've seen was like, did you say what the fuck to me?
No, I'm in the server I just got randomly invited to. Someone just used text to speech and it just said, "Shut up, Shivang."
I was because I thought he was like, no, I haven't heard of it. What the fuck? Just yelling at me. No. I think the only one I've seen was like, it was like the one that gets put into like a virtual reality.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that one's fucking creepy.
Yep, that one. Fuck me. I should not have watched that at night. Anyway.
All right. So what about China?
China.
Sorry. Donald Trump. China. All right.
China's trying to implement a like, I don't know, it's like a civil goodness rating. It's like credit score, but for your personality.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's just becoming like, oh no.
Yeah, and it's like if you make like Twitter posts or not Twitter, but like if you make internet posts about like how you disagree with the government, your personal credit whatever goes down.
No fucking way.
If you don't if you do anything, your like government rating just plummets. So you have to be. It's literally like Orwell. It's an Orwellian state. Like it's straight up. They are monitoring you everywhere.
And let me guess, if like the credit like goes all the way to like the 0, they like kill
Probably
you or
just
some
like
shit.
fined or you go to jail or something. Like it's that's a no for me, dog.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny though, because China just like fixed all their, not all of it, but they're like fixing their pollution and their smog.
Oh yeah, they're like, because they
got, what was it? They got rid of religion or some shit like that, I think.
Well, I mean that's just the communism thing.
Was it? Okay.
Communism is anti-religion. Well, not communism, but
Was it socialism? No.
That's
what we're in, pretty much.
What's it called? There's a form of communism that's like fundamentally against religion because it's like the religion is the opiate of the masses thing.
Well, because okay, yeah. So I know that, like, religion is no longer a thing, and then they focused everything on like science.
Yeah, they're just like,
yeah.
If you go to school in China for like a public school or something, basically every school is like a trade school. Like if you get selected to be an Olympic athlete or something, you get selected when you're like 8, and that's all you do for the rest of your life until you get a gold medal or something.
Shit.
Yeah, like the government
talk about pressure.
Decides your job. But then they're like, oh wait, the system doesn't work. So then that's how you get stuff like Micron and Huawei, who are like technically their own company, but also have to answer to the government sometimes, but kind of don't, because they're like, we're still communists. Well, communism.
Don't worry, we're communists. Don't worry, we're fine.
Trust us.
Fuck democracy. We're still communists. All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like, we're not some capitalist communist. Capitalist demand. What?
Instantly, they get a bag put over their head and taken to some undisclosed location.
Just like someone in a black suit walks up behind them, just gone.
Gone. Yeah, and it's like, and then everyone in the room is not allowed to ask questions.
Yep. No, they don't exist anymore.
And it'd be like that one guy. Hey, what happened to? Same thing happened. Right.
He's like, what happened to Lee? He's like, who's Lee?
Yeah. Everyone has like a creepy ass smile on their face. Who's Lee? Nope. Mm-mm. I've seen this movie before.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Speaking of Avatar, I think you know what I'm talking about, right? The live action movie.
Oh yeah.
It's a series.
Yeah.
Have you seen the concept art though?
I have not.
Oh my god, dude! It's animated, so it's like 3D animation. It's not live action. Sorry, I said live action, but apparently it's 3D animated.
Okay.
Which I think does it even more justice.
I can get behind that.
I could totally get behind it. And I saw it was a picture of like Appa on the ice sheet, just him by himself, and it looks so cool. Just him by himself.
That's gonna be cool. They did the guys who made Avatar. I don't know which ones. I don't know if it's the whole team, but like the guy who plays Sokka is in it. They made a new Netflix show called. I literally just spent my entire night watching it, and I already forgot. Like I was up till 5 a.m. binging this show.
About
Sokka? The Dragon Prince. That's what it's called. But yeah, Sokka's like.
Wait. Is he in that show?
Mm-hmm.
What?
He's not, like, the
actor?
The voice actor is, but the character isn't. But like, I didn't realize that it was him until a good way into the first episode. Like
Wait, who is it? Because I've seen that. My wife got me into that show. She was like watching it, and I sat down and I was like, this show kind of reminds me of Avatar for some reason.
Yeah. Voice.
Yeah.
Like it's
okay. So it is. There has to be something that references Avatar, or like
Jack Dacina or something.
Is the voice of?
Yeah.
Sokka.
I think they say it both ways in the show, so I don't think it matters.
Sokka. God, that's hard to say.
Horseshoe.
Okay, so he's in that show.
Yeah, like I didn't know he said he made like one of like the super Avatar-y like dry jokes that just make me laugh for no reason. And I was just like,
why do I love those so much? Why do I love those so much? Like, okay, maybe at the time I not hated them, but I was like, But like now thinking about it, like, oh my god, I made this show.
It's like they're so like
sometimes they're very
jokes, but they're so funny.
Because they're so cringe worthy. Yeah. It's funny.
They wrap around on themselves. They're so unfunny that they become funny.
Exactly. But so no wonder why I'm sitting there. I'm thinking like, wow, this show kind of reminds you of Avatar for some reason.
It's the same.
That's why I'm into it.
It's like I'm usually not.
It's kind of got like some kind of same storyline. Like you leave your home area and you can't go back, and then
chosen savior boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You must save the world. I told my friend to watch it.
Except he didn't disappear.
And I was like, you should watch this because it's like made by the same people who made Avatar. Everyone loves Avatar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like it's the same.
I thought it was just a coincidence.
No, it's the same writers and it's the same. It's some of the same voice actors, I think.
I wait till my wife is gonna freak because she loves that show.
I was like, you just gotta watch it, and she said, "Nah, I don't watch shows that have Scottish accents in them."
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucking. That's racist.
That's the most random thing to hate about TV shows. I fucking hate.
I hate Braveheart.
Scottish accents.
I hate. What's that other movie with the Scottish Disney movie? You think a Disney princess with the orange hair? My wife knows about this.
Oh, you mean the Irish one?
Yeah. Because I know he would hate that movie.
Brave, bold. Brave.
I was gonna say Braveheart, but I know that's not it.
Yeah, I really want to say Braveheart, but it's not. If you had the chance to change your fate.
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm just gonna search that quote.
That is a random thing to hate a show
right?
about.
I just the show is so good.
Scottish accents. Nah, not for me.
Why is that? Oh, it's literally just called Brave. That would explain
Brave.
that.
Okay, yeah, that's one way. Yeah, you're struggling. Brave something.
Brave.
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 You're yelling it. Brave. The fuck is it? Sorry. All jacked up on Mountain Dew right now.
I was gonna drink a Red Bull before we started, and then I didn't. And
do you regret that decision?
Yep, maybe.
Yep. Because I'm worried.
It's lime, and I really want to try it because I don't know. I just saw a weird fucking Red Bull flavor. And I
like lime. I like it on tacos, fish, chicken. Just put it on, squeeze the lime on everything. But watered, lime flavored water.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
I draw the line there. I tried it. It sucks.
Shit.
My dad, he's very into healthy waters. So he'll get the Perrier. He'll get all the fancy, he'll get water, and it's at the gas stations, the water bottle says it came from a glacier in Alaska, He'll get those ones, and he got these two sparkling ones. I hate sparkling water, but it's the worst.
Wow.
For me.
Hateful.
Yeah. No, I said it, and I'll tell you why I hate it. But let me get past this. So he gives me two options. It was lime and a mango one. And I was like, I like lime. I'll try the lime. I tried it. I was like, nah, not for me. I had a little tiny spit take.
Nice.
And I was like, no, not for me. He's like, you sure? He's like, I was like, nah, not for me, dude.
Instantaneous regret.
So no, but the reason why I hate sparkling water is because I was stationed in Germany for 3+ years. And all they had over in Germany is sparkling water. You have to ask. You have to ask for water with no bubbles.
I forgot about that. You have to ask for normal water.
Yeah. So that's all they got there. And then I did this thing with the German military where it's a bunch a small group of U.S. soldiers went to go train with them for a week, and then you get a cord, you shoot their guns and stuff like that. And then we did a hike over there with them. Well, they call it a hike. We call it a ruck march, but they call it a hike. And instead of they have little checkpoints of water. I'm like, oh, thank God, I needed some water. And I didn't even look at it. I opened it up. I chugged as much as I could. And I just I was like, ah! But I had to drink because I needed water. But the fact that I had bubbles was the worst for me.
Seltzer water is not a thing to drink when you're thirsty.
Yeah, and you're and this is 12 miles into our ruck march. And I'm we're holding 32-pound bags on our back.
Oh, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
And we were already getting Randy. I love those memes. Oh my god. Sorry, Europe. I'm just kidding. What was it? The fact? Oh yeah. And over there too, because I guess parts of the German military, in American military, when you do ruck marches, you ruck together.
Yeah.
In formations or two lines or in columns and stuff like that. And in German, I guess in the German military, some parts. I can't say all of it because I've only experienced part of it. it's every man for himself. So they're only holding like 12 pounds.
And the Germans are very efficient
and they're running the entire time, just fucking hauling ass. And then we got, I guess they didn't understand the concept of walking together and finishing together. Like if we start this together, we're gonna finish it together.
Right.
And you're only as fast as your weakest link and stuff like that.
Right.
And to them, we were having a good pace on American standards, but to their standards, they were like yelling at us to hurry up because I guess they had to
so slow.
They had to wait on us, and they were making fun of us. And then we had a female captain that was with us. She kind of like put herself in charge, even though there's not really anyone supposed to be in charge during that time.
Right.
But she put herself in charge. She was like, and she started yelling at us. It was like, stop yelling at us. We do this together as a team. And she was like, and she's like the shortest captain ever. Like she's like 4'3" or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
She gets uniforms like specifically made for her because of how small she is.
Oh
yeah. And she's just yelling at us or yelling at them, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Oh
and it's just a bunch of us like mechanics just laughing in the background. Just yeah. That's why I hate sparkling water. I'm just kidding.
And then that, son, is why I hate sparkling water.
Yeah.
You know, the lakes and rivers in Germany, they're carbonated.
You know what? Actually, I tried spring water there for the first time. Like, legit, it came out of like a freaking rock in the mountain.
How was it?
But it was
dude,
it was the freshest water ever, dude. I don't know where, dude. It could have been. There could have been a fucking purifier on the other side of the mountain. I would have never known. But like, it was so good, dude. And it was like, I was doing all kinds of like hiking stuff in there. I was being all physically fit and whatnot. Now I'm just sitting at home doing nothing.
That gives me an idea. We should just like buy some land, put water purifiers underground, and just tell people that they're natural springs, and have them come drink pure water.
Why was that even a thought for you?
That has
like,
there's somewhere that will make money. I know it. I don't know where.
I don't know why, but I feel like Arkansas would be a place. I don't know why that state came up. Just Arkansas.
Man, I don't even remember where Arkansas
or
is.
Idaho or Iowa.
Oh wait, it's Arkansas. That's why.
It's not fucking Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'm calling it Arkansas. I don't care
It's
if I
either
go to
in Arkansas or it's Arkansas and Kansas. How is Arkansas? How is this Kansas and this is not Arkansas? I don't know.
Yeah. America, explain. Oh
I
my
love
god.
that. Yeah, no, Arkansas is just like.
Do
that's
people in
where you are.
Arkansas call it Arkansas?
No, they call it Arkansas
Okay.
because it's technically Arkansas, even though somehow it's the same word.
It's just the English language. It's like the weirdest language to it. Apparently, it's one of the hardest ones to learn as well too.
Yeah, if you're
Which
not,
makes sense.
if you're not like if you're like, you can learn it easily if you're Germanic, like if you speak Dutch or German or something, because obvious. Or like if you speak French, you might be able to learn it.
Born into it. It's like the people who understand Chinese.
Yeah, no,
or Japanese,
like,
and they or Mandarin, and they're born
Mandarin
into
and
it.
English are like fucking hard to learn if that's not what you were raised in.
But I feel like Mandarin is a harder language to write.
Yeah, no, Chinese, any. That's why they have. That's why they have simplified and traditional. Not
any Asian font.
Like Korean, Hangul, Korean written language, or at least South Korea. I don't know what the fuck they. I assume they do the same in North Korea. It's like it's literally the easiest written language on the planet because Koreans use Chinese for their written language, and then they were like, wait, we don't speak Chinese. Maybe we should make our own alphabet. And then they did.
And they just made it simple.
And it was like
simplified
the most,
it.
like straightforward shit. Like if you look at it, you don't know what the fuck it says.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, they just made it up, and they're just like, yeah, this makes sense.
Take it and simplify it. You know.
Right. It's like traditional Chinese looks really cool, but
English looks like shit on paper.
Oh, of course it does.
Compared to like other languages, you know, like we don't get any cool little like asterisks,
no,
or like little lines over
all
our
the ones
names.
that we have are stolen from French.
Yeah, and it's not even English. It's French.
It's not even English. It's just French.
Yeah. So you came here with like a French name, but I don't know. You don't
we
get like
used to have really cool letters, but then everyone was like, we can't put this in a typewriter, or not a typewriter, a printing press. So fuck you.
That's what was that the reason why actually?
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a lot of things that they couldn't do. They put it because of the printing press.
Like the A and the E and the O and the E, they're like joined together. They just couldn't make it. So they just fucking said, "Fuck it, fine, bye."
Because it's the English language is made because someone was fucking lazy at fucking the New York Times. The Washington Post was like, "Fuck it, we can't do it."
Not my problem.
Not a problem. Fuck, Americans gonna have to change for us.
Used to be a letter that's like, it looks like a P and a D had a deformed baby, like a capital D and a lowercase P. I know
what you're talking.
It's like a weird like loop and a line.
Yeah. Okay.
That used to be TH. So when you see like ye old whatever, it's actually the old. But they couldn't use the weird squiggly shit, so they just put a Y.
That I've seen. That makes sense.
It's just like
it looks cooler.
It does, but it looks cooler because they just were too lazy.
Old English looks cool as fuck.
Old English looks so whack. English?
Wait, whack? No, Old English, like the calligraphy.
Yeah.
Like if people used to write like that, and like they used to write as fast as we type sometimes, with feathered pens.
Yeah.
And it used to look so cool. I used to try to take up calligraphy.
Do you write in cursive or do you write in script? Print, whatever the fuck it's called. Script is literally
script is. I thought script like old script.
Do you write in Sanskrit?
Those symbols and shit. Okay, do you write hieroglyphics?
Do you know hieroglyphs? Like, yeah, I speak ancient.
I write print.
Okay.
Yeah, I print. The only thing I sign is like my signature, and even then, it's not even like legit cursive.
It's just scribbles.
It's just it's fucking scribbles. It's like I did so like my signature is like an A, an I, and an M all like in a weird jumbled up mess together. So and my name has my signature has changed over the years. I used to like legit spell out my entire name in cursive, and I used to be my thing. But then it's like to the point I used to get to like as you grow up, you become an adult. You have to like sign papers that need like 6 signatures.
Like,
and doing that, it's like taking forever. Fuck it, I'm just gonna
like mine went from my full 15-letter name to 4 letters and a star pretending to be an A. Like,
I want to see that. It's like the A, but like it looks like a star. Yeah.
I'm very creative. I'm an artistic boy.
I'm artistic.
I would do it, but I don't know where any paper is. No, wait. I do know where paper is. I just don't know where any pencils.
I don't even use pencils anymore, dude.
What? Why do I need to write anything?
I don't write anything, dude. I don't remember the last time I've actually written on a piece of paper. Not even when I went to school, because everything was on my MacBook that they gave us.
It's like why do I need this? I don't need.
We wrote scripts on our notebook. We gave it to the teacher with a USB.
Yep.
We don't type or we don't write scripts anymore.
I have no reason to print this.
Yeah.
That's
no reason. It was all on Google Drive.
Print shit. I'm just like, why are you making me print this? You have a computer.
I had to buy a printer because of my school, because there was like times where we had to print out scripts and stuff like that, and we had to go to our library, and it was like 75 cents or 25 cents per paper. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
yeah, no.
But of course, it was like if it was like over like 20 or I forgot what it was. It was like a discounted price. I was like, really? School? Fucking charging us because we got homework to do? Like, we go to this school. Why are you charging me more money when I've already spent my tuition, my whole, like, I'm gonna be in debt.
It's like,
It's 25 cents. I don't need to be in debt more.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I already paid you money for this paper.
So like,
where's my money going?
Because this school was fucking expensive. It's a private school, sort of like private university. So it's like $70,000 for a tuition.
Did you go to NYU?
No, I went to Full Sail University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
it's. Oh wait, you went to Full Sail?
Yeah.
Dude, I've only heard of that thing in advertisements. I still don't know what it is.
Okay. Full Sail. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyone who went to Full Sail is gonna either watch this podcast or something. Okay, so like, Full Sail is interesting because, you get a bachelor's in like a year and some months, some change, like about 2 years, pretty much. Which is fucking awesome. You don't have to go to 4 years of college. You know, there's a part during your time there where you can stop and get an associate's And it's like, I don't want anyone anymore. That's one of my associates.
Oh.
And you get it because it's a different class every single month. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and it's not like your regular semesters or something like that. There's literally a new class coming in every single month.
Oh.
So you like in the beginning you do your first classes of like your gen ed, you do math, you do English, and that's it. Once you get that done, then it's on to your program courses. So you do like for film, you do, you learn about the equipment, you go on in the sets, you build stuff, you tear stuff down, all you learn how to direct. And then they got game design there, game development, game art, media communication, which is like promoting and like learning how to market and stuff like that. They have creative writing, learn how to like make scripts for like movies and video games and stuff like that. They have music art. I think what was it? Music production, something like that. It's like you learn how to be a producer or something else like that, and then or like, and you learn how to, and for the music part, it's cool because you learn how to work with like Foley and how to score music and for movies and stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's not just like making rap songs, which a lot of people. There's a lot of wannabe rappers at that school. They go in and they just want to just make it off the bat.
Sounds about right.
SoundCloud rappers,
SoundCloud rappers.
Which some of them have made fucking bank. And then Tekashi 6ix9ine goes to jail for life. Fucking racketeering.
That's stupid. Like, I just.
You got caught, dude.
It's like I didn't expect someone who tattooed 69 on their forehead
and has colorful rainbow hair to get for racketeering.
Like, of all the things, it's like seems a bit too high class.
I think owning a firearm was. I saw like the sheet and it was like life was like the minimum sentence or some shit like that. I was like, oh fuck,
like,
he's gone. He's gone.
It was nice knowing you. Well, no, not really. We knew you.
Yeah, but Full Sail is also a 24/7 school. So
what?
Yeah, okay, 24/7. Literally, you'll have classes from like that start at 1:00 in the morning, and then end at 9:00 in the morning, because you'll be on set for like 12 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It depends on the program too. Even game design though, like game design, you'll start classes at like 9 p.m. or something like that. And won't get out to like 1:00 in the morning. So it's cool if you're like. And for me, I had to like not go past to my master's because it was like, dude, I can't do this because like it's too much. I got a family. I can't be like coming in all these times of the night and like I can't do it. So, but yeah, so it's like 24/7. You'll have classes on Saturdays. You have a new schedule every 3 weeks. And sometimes you won't know your schedule till the day before your new class, your new start date. It's very chaotic and hectic, and you have to basically be committed to that entirely. Like, forget a social life, forget anything, and forget your family. Like, seriously, there's people that have been there for 2 years and have like not spoken once to their families, right? Because they're like so focused on school. Because it's like the stresses of college all crammed into 2 years.
Yeah, that's
so it's like, oh, but you get your tuition pays for like a MacBook, and if you do game art, you get like the touch screen where you can do like, you get the pen and you can draw on it and stuff like that and whatnot. So it's it has its perks, and it's got a pretty cool little cafe. You get to meet cool people like Ronda Rousey and Snoop Dogg were just walking across campus one day, just because like people, like some high-end people, like producers, directors, always come to Full Sail and like scout out pretty much for like talent and stuff like that, and like, or like look around. They got they got the Hall of Fame celebration where they bring in 6 alumni that have made it in their industry and stuff like that, and they come in, and it's like the Grammys but for our school, and it's this whole week-long celebration, and then they got billboards around the school where it's like they show like, oh, like 64 graduates have worked on Transformers or something like that,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So it is pretty cool. It's just it takes a lot of time, and there's people who have and forget, dude. You got to go in knowing what you want, because if you go in, because for me, I messed up. I went in for game design at first thinking I wanted to make video games, and I was like, this, maybe I just want to play them, and then I had to switch to film, so which means I had to go back like months. And basically, yeah. So there's people that I know. One guy that did film first, and then did game design, and then did creative writing. So he was there for like 26 months at that school.
That seems. What?
Yeah, when he could have been out in like pretty much like a year and like six.
That's the most intense like college I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty bad, but
like, damn, that's a lot of just like compacting everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
well, we're at 2 hours now, pretty much.
We are. Oh, wow. Time flies when you're
talking about North Korea. The stream just gets cut off right there, and like the whole website gets shut down.
Yeah, Twitch is gone. Twitch got hacked. We were exposed North Korea.
North Korea. They got fast food. They got fast food chains. No. Let me look at that fast food chain that's in North Korea now. Hold on.
Hey, I'm willing to go to South Korea if I can get some good chicken tendies.
Actually, we'll say that for next one. Okay. North Korean fast food. Here we go. Let me see this. Singapore. Here we go. Let's see.
Hey,
what's this place called? North Korea's first. Sorry about 3 Singaporeans. Yep. The fuck is this called? Does it say? Waffle Town. Yeah. Waffle Town, USA.
Oh, that reminds me. I think
it's called Waffle Town USA. It says operating two Waffle Town USA franchises. Yeah, which is really confusing now. Why, if they hate Americans, why put in USA? But they got burgers and waffles and mashed potatoes.
That's just like so.
And hot dogs apparently, and so it looks like it's a mix of everything, just so they kind of get everything, Instead of just getting McDonald's, it's just Burger King. It's kind of like a mix between everything. Right. Probably not as good, but
I would think not.
No.
That is. Oh, whatever. We should make like a Google Doc or something for just like put
just random ass stuff. We'll do that for sure. All right. Anything you got to plug? Shout yourself out.
Check me out on Twitch, HQRegent, Twitter, all the social medias. Well, actually, just Twitter and Twitch.
All social media, just Twitter.
Single one.
Every single one, just Twitter.
Just all of the ones that it's like every single one that I say that exists. Anyway, Twitch, Twitter, HQRegent. Check me out on YouTube, Numberless Liquidators, and Aquatic Mastery. And my name's Bob. No, it's not. Shit, what's my name? My name's Blue. This was great having you guys on the podcast today.
Yeah, dude, really pretty good turnout for first one. So thank you everyone for coming in. Definitely check us out. We're coming in next Monday. Same place, same time. And if you guys want to come in for the rest of the stream, go check us out. Go check my stream out. Go follow me on Instagram at BlueTheRobot. Twitter at BlueTheRobot as well. Do you not have Instagram, HQ?
I don't have one for my Twitch. I technically have one for my personal, but like I don't use it. I fucking hate Instagram.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's mostly like.
That's the next topic. We'll talk about social media.
Ooh, yeah, time. Add that one.
It's a good one.
But a rant for another 5 hours anyway.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate all the support, and see you in the next one. Peace.